if you bought a pup from a pet store, a breed or whatever, and the dog had diabetes, would you keep it?
Absolutely. No questions, yes.
Okay, I mean, that's not exactly what you bargained for, but you keep the dog, right?
You know, it's definitely unfortunate, but you made that commitment to that puppy, so definitely I would keep it.
I love you guys. I love you guys. Going inside the courtroom.
Have you had a chance to see the bills?
The bills that she sent us from the
bills?
vet bills were faxed to us,
Okay.
and we went through them, and like you said, most of them are routine vet bills, and that's
Well,
why.
a lot of them. I don't know if I'd say most of them, but a lot of them are. But did you see the ones that talk about Massapequa?
We didn't get any bills from Massapequa. The last bills we
Let's
got
look at
were
because
from
you should see
Saban.
the bills from the folks at Massapequa say this animal has a congenital problem and it was unfit for sale, which is, you know, the thing that somebody in their position wants to prove to a judge in order to be able to claim their vet expenses. So what I want now is, she's done a lot of the talking, and now I want to give you a chance to respond to the things that she has said here. What's your position? If you want to speak, whoever wants to speak. No, you do it.
No, you do it. The only vet bills that we got, like I said, were from Saban. We never received anything from Massapequa or any other place saying anything. And the bills that we had received didn't say anything about diabetes or liver disease. All it said was,
The Sayville does.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on. Go ahead.
so my sister and I went through them on the phone together, and, you know, we tried to pick out the ones that had problems that weren't like routine puppy shots and things like that. And, you know, like we couldn't figure out how she was coming up with the amount that she wanted.
A lot of this, you know, doesn't look to have anything to do with a leaky eye because it doesn't have anything to do with it.
It's common in
Yes. I agree with you. So I have dissected these bills, and what I'm really looking at, and the biggest chunk of the liability here is going to end up being the testing that now has to happen to figure out what to do for the dog, because the dog has a pretty serious problem. Did you ever send the Massapequa bills to them?
No.
Okay. I've gone through your medical bills, and I've deducted from your medical bills those bills that I believe are for routine care of a dog that everybody has to go through. And that leaves me with, up to now, $651.68 in medical bills that I think the defendant has to pay. There's an additional $1,900 in testing that now has to happen to be able to care for the dog, and I'm going to order that they pay that as well. I am not going to order them to pay the cost of the dog, because you're not giving back the dog, you're not returning the dog, you decide you're going to keep the dog, because of course you've bonded with the dog, and Charlie is your dog now, and you're Charlie's mommy, and you have no intention of giving the dog back. You don't get the cost of the dog. So I find in your favor in the amount of $2,551.68. Verdict for the plaintiff. Good luck, folks.
Well, so let's see what the dog folks have to say coming out on the losing end of the verdict here. First of all, what's your reaction to the outcome here?
Well, I'm a little disappointed.
Tell me why.
Well, because of the fact that she never showed us the second set of vet bills.
Mm-hmm. You feel for her situation here?
I feel for. I have a dog. I own dogs, and
A sick
I had a sick dog that had to be on insulin for 4 more years. So I know what it's all about. I feel bad.
Well, you have to, it's got to be T's crossed, I's dotted now from here on out. So it's not just like a little one-time sale.
Oh no.
You're on the hook for a lot more. Okay, head right down this way. All right, come on in here. Step on in here. Well, you did it. You satisfied how this came out?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the dog is going to cost me a lot of money over time. And, I feel like I saved an animal because I don't think that they would have taken good care of him like I do.
Mm-hmm. So how much pain has gone into getting you to this point here?
A lot of aggravation and stress, truthfully, but I'm glad that it's all over and behind us.
How is the dog?
He's doing better, treatment, like she said, it's going to be lifelong, but he's happy, he's in a good home, and I love him very much.
As happy as he's going to get.
Yeah.
You know the feeling, right? Yeah. Okay. Harvey?
Okay, many states have laws governing exactly